Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to have a look at the Brava passage set, part number LH703B. This is a finish of bright brass. They also come in AC, which is like a brown, and they also come in SS, which is like satin stainless, which is a silver. The back set for this lock is adjustable from 60 to 70 mil. The door thickness this lock is suitable for is 35 to 51 mil. So you can put this on the more thicker doors. Let's just have a quick look at this. So don't worry about the finish, because you can get it in other finishes, but this is what the brass finish looks like. Let's finish off the unboxing. There you go. Unboxing is now finished. We have some instructions there. I'll give you a pretty good rundown on what's included here. Let's open this up. Alright, so we have our latch. Now this is a passage set, which means there is no lock, there is no privacy function, it's purely just passage. The hole in your door at the moment is either going to be 60 or 70 mil. We also do have a latch from 127, which is less common, especially on a passage latch. To know what your center hole is, or your back set is what it's called, you need to put a ruler from the edge of the door to the center of the actual lock itself, or the center of the hole of the latch, to find it. So if you have a latch and you can only see like the edge of it, you don't measure from the edge, you always meant to measure from the center to the edge. So this one right here is in the 70 mil configuration. If I was to push it forward, it would then be in the 60 mil configuration. The front of it, as you can see, it is just a passage latch, so it is not dead latching in any function. You can kind of get a credit card in between it and shim it. That's why this type of lock is more used on a bedroom. The actual finish of it and the sizes of it, let's go through the size. So the actual size of the rose, or the base plate right here, let's measure that so you can know. That's about 62 mil. So that will tell you whether or not you're going to need to paint the edge from when you're transferring from one lock to the other. The projection of the handle, let's just measure that. That's about 55 mil. That's from this point here to this point here. The length of the actual overall lever is about 120. The outside here as well, let's measure that. That would be 120, and that would be about 55 as well. You do need a 52 mil hole, a good 52 mil centered hole, to use this lock. The reason being is because of the two side posts and the actual spring mechanism do require that standard cutout. 52 mil is the standard cutout. You'll say that on the instructions as well. You have a striker plate right here. It doesn't come with a striker keeper. You have two big screws which are used from the back of the lock to attach the lock through the door, and you simply put them in there and tighten it up. You put your latch in the door like so, then you come from the front with the side of the lock. Always the screws go on the inside, so this will be the outside of the door, and you would come through, put your two screws in, and you're pretty much done. The latch has two screws, and the striker plate has two screws as well. So in this pack you'll see 4 wooden threaded screws. That's for the striker and the latch, and then you have these ones with a metal thread which are to attach the lock body to the actual latch and all the rest. Very straightforward. This is the Brava brand, which is quite good, quite reliable. That's why we sell it. The actual makeup of this lock is going to be stronger than what you buy from your hardware most of the time. That's why locksmiths use a brand which they can rely on, which they know the build quality is up to spec, so that it's not going to fall apart or break or jam up on you in the future. There are a lot of other locks that look identical in the supermarket or hardware. Generally speaking, the build quality is less of a quality, so it's worth paying that little bit extra. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll leave the link down below. This is part number LH703B, and thanks for watching.